Hi there, Cornerstone. Pastor Chris here, just wanting to come to you and give you the daily devotional from our church, from us to you. We want to tell you we're praying for you. We love you. We're glad we can at least talk to you this way and look forward to the time when we can be together again and shake hands and hug and encourage one another in that way. But today I want to just share with you just something that's been on my heart this day. I was watching Pastor Colin's devotion, and it reminded me of the importance of communication. And then I realized that today we did something that we have never done in all our years, and it was just one of those things that was a blessing. We've moved into a 55 plus community, and we have a directory of that community. And so we picked out a few names in that directory that lived right on our street. We called them and said we were new neighbors to them, and is there anything we could do for any of them? And it was just such a blessing to meet some of them by phone. We've met a few of them in person already, but this was a little bit different kind of meeting. And it really is speaking to the fact of what Jesus said, to love your neighbors as yourself. And I can tell you, getting a phone call these days is a great thing. Getting a FaceTime call, getting an encouragement that way. And I want to encourage you to be doing that with each other, with your family members, with your friends, your loved ones. So we spoke to this one wonderful lady named Josephine. And she was just such a blessing. She told us how blessed she was that we called her, and what a blessing it was to hear from us. And if there was anything that she needed, she would be sure to let us know. And she's 90 years old. And we told her how old we are, in our 60s, and she said, "Oh, you guys are spring chickens." So it was just such a great thing, just an experience to let people know that we love them and we're praying for them, and we could do anything to help them, grocery shop for them or something. And they said, "Oh, no, we're okay, everything's good," but they would call on us, and called several of our other neighbors, and every call was a blessing. And we're going to do more of that tomorrow. And it's just a way to reach out. And it's not something I would have normally done, because I wouldn't be sitting at home thinking about these kinds of things. It was actually my wife's idea, and it was a great idea. So I want to encourage you to do that. So that's your devotion today. Love your neighbor as yourself. Find creative ways to love your neighbor. Send an email, send a text message, make a phone call, maybe write a note and send it out. These are ways in which we can communicate with one another. And there's still wonderful things. FaceTiming, I think, is one of the best things. I get to do that with my grandkids nearly every day. And I love that so much. So may the Lord bless you this day. We're praying for you. We want to stay in communication. Please let us know if there's anything we can do to help any of you. Call the church or call any one of us, any one of the pastors or leaders. We're all here for you and encourage you. I also want to give you just a quick report on the man that has the virus, likely has the virus from our church. He is doing better. He had been doing well. He had the virus. He'd been doing well when I first spoke to him. Then he had a bout with a really rough time with it on Saturday and Sunday. But then today he was able to receive some medication. He's doing much better. So keep praying for him. And so may the Lord bless you all as you trust in him today.